All right, so you've probably done this 1,000 times without even thinking about it, right? You type something in all caps and your computer just fixes it. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on that one simple lightning-fast task. How does a computer change HLLO to hello? Believe it or not, there's a really cool secret behind it.
I mean, for you and me, this is a total no-brainer. We see a word like lovely, and our brains just instantly get the lowercase version. We don't even have to think, right? It's just automatic. Obvious.
But here's the thing. For a computer, it's not obvious at all. I mean, a computer is basically just a super fast calculator. It lives in a world of ones and zeros. So how in the world does it know that a big L and a little l are basically the same letter? How does a machine that only understands numbers see that connection?
Okay, so to get to the bottom of this, we've got to peek behind the curtain a little bit and learn the computer's secret language. This is the key that unlocks pretty much everything a computer does with text.
All right, here's the most important thing you need to get your head around. Computers don't actually see letters at all. When you type the letter A, the computer has no idea what that shape is. What it sees is just a number. Every single character, every letter, every symbol has its own special number.
And that special number comes from a system called ASCII. Now, you can think of ASCII as a kind of universal decoder ring for computers. It's the standard that everyone agreed on way back when, so that every computer everywhere knows that the number 65 means a capital A, and the number 33 means an exclamation point. It's how they all speak the same language.
Okay, and here is where the magic happens. Check out these numbers. See that? There's a hidden pattern. The uppercase letters, A through Z, are all lined up in a neat little row from 65 to 90. And the lowercase letters, they're also lined up, A through Z, from 97 to 122. It's not random. And that predictable gap between them, well, that's the whole secret.
So, because of that beautiful, predictable, mathematical pattern, we don't need some kind of complex AI to figure this out. Nope. All we need is a really simple formula. It's just a little bit of basic math.
And this is literally the 4-step recipe that programmers use. First, the computer asks, hey, is this character's number between 65 and 90? If the answer is yes, it knows it's an uppercase letter. Then it calculates its spot in line. You know, A is 0, B is 1, C is 2, and so on. After that, it just adds that position to 97, which is where the lowercase letters start. And voila, the new number is the ASCII code for the lowercase letter. It really is that straightforward.
All right, let's put this code to work. Let's go back to our original example and see exactly how the computer uses this simple math, letter by letter, to turn lovely into lovely. And here we go. Look at this. Let's just take that first L. Okay, so its ASCII number is 76. The computer does the math. 76 minus 65 is 11. That means L is the 11th letter after A. Then it just takes that 11 and adds it to 97, the starting point for lowercase. What do you get? 108. And guess what character has the number 108 in ASCII? You got it, a lowercase l. It does that exact same super fast calculation for every single letter in the word. Boom, done.
So yeah, it's a pretty cool trick, right? But why does this simple number game actually matter? What does this little process tell us about, the whole digital world we're all swimming in?
Well, it actually reveals some really fundamental things about how computers work. First big takeaway, everything, and I mean everything, you see on your screen is just numbers underneath. Text, pictures, you name it, it's all numbers. Second, standards like ASCII are absolutely crucial. They're the reason your Mac can read an email sent from a Windows PC. Without them, it would all be digital gibberish. And third, and maybe the coolest one, a lot of what feels like magic that our computers do is really just simple, elegant math, just happening ridiculously fast.
And that kind of leaves us with a pretty cool question to chew on, doesn't it? If something we take for granted, like changing a letter from uppercase to lowercase, is built on such a simple, elegant piece of math, what else is? What other parts of our digital lives, from the photo filters on our phones to how a search engine works, are really just simple math hiding in plain sight?